Okay, here's a brief look at the career of Adam Gilchrist. He broke into the Sheffield Shield in about '94 for New South Wales, but 2 years later he had his one-day international debut in '96. 3 years before he got his Test call up in 1999. And he was also there at the inaugural T20 international for Australia as well in 2008. So he played all three formats of international cricket. And he retired in 2013 after 3 seasons at Kings XI Punjab in the IPL. So he finished his career playing solely T20, which is exceptionally interesting. As a wicketkeeper, he revolutionised the position, and I think he'll go down in history as the greatest wicketkeeper of all time. For the amount of catches and stumpings he has, I think he has, like, in Test cricket, I think he has over 375, if I'm not mistaken. Test runs, I was surprised that he actually scored as many runs at his run totals. I thought he had actually scored more runs, but I think it's his batting position in the middle order where sometimes you have to go in just to solidify an innings or solidify a session when you've had a wobble and maybe a couple of batsmen have got out. But he still scored 5,570 Test runs with 17 centuries and 26 half centuries. In ODIs, he scored 9,619 runs with 16 centuries but 55 half centuries. So he was clearly a very explosive batsman at one-day internationals. T20 internationals, he only scored 272 runs, so he wasn't in the T20 national side international setup for very, very long, and he didn't score any 50s and no centuries either. His list A runs, which covers all forms of domestic one-day cricket, he had 11,326 runs, 18 centuries, 63 half centuries. So he could score when needed. But I think his position in the batting order, which is mid-order, tends to mean at times he would have to be a safe pair of hands and just stick around and support the other batsman at the other end, because batsmen obviously were getting out, like solidify, and sometimes be a bit of a brick wall. My God, he could score runs when he wanted to. And that's a fair few centuries there he's got in his professional career. But no, he revolutionised the role of the wicket keeper. He also, could be an explosive batsman. And he spent 3 years in the IPL. And even at his age, in his early 40s in the IPL, he showed how explosive he could be. He did score some runs in the IPL, and he was a very good captain for the Kings XI Punjab. And I think he also did a bit of coaching there as well. But he retired in 2013. He's now been more of a doing a lot of media work for Australian media now. And when the cricket ball tampering scandal broke, he was very, very, open with his disappointment, but also was, very analytical about it. And you can see that he's well respected within the game. He was respected by teammates and opponents alike. He's one of the nice guys of cricket, I think. Very well respected. He also captained Middlesex in the county championship for a long time. Was well respected over here in England. But an absolute solid batsman and an outstanding wicketkeeper. He broke a lot of wicket-keeping records, which only I think Kumar Sangakkara in one-day internationals has beaten him for stumpings and catches now. But for a long time, he held a lot of records as a wicket-keeper for catches, stumps, catches in a game, all sorts. Held a lot of records. But no, he has to go into my favourite 11. There are other wicketkeepers I could have looked at, such as Alex Stewart and AB de Villiers. But he trumps a lot. I think, for me, was one of the better wicket keepers. I think Sangakkara pushed him close. And now and obviously Sangakkara is now retired as well. It was a toss-up, but I've seen more of Gilchrist's career over Sangakkara's. He will go down as a legend in the game. I don't think his status as the best wicketkeeper ever will be challenged for quite some time. I think a wicketkeeper now would have to do something very, very special to beat Gilchrist's stumpings, catches, and the way he revolutionised the game. They'd have to do something very, very special. But anyway, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to place your comments below. And I will have some more videos for you soon.